Good evening and welcome for the very last time this evening. My name is Ryan Coles and you are watching the Wairarapa TV May Music Month Marathon. I'm here with our last performer of the evening, Ms. Coral Griffis. Hello, Coral.
Hi, Ryan.
How's things?
Fantastic.
How did you find your gig?
Yeah, it was all right, actually, you know. It's been a long day.
Absolutely.
And I thought maybe my voice might, fatigue can really do your voice in if you're not careful.
Yeah, for sure.
Please be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, so watching your set, you're a multi-instrumentalist, to say the absolute least.
I play didgeridoo as well.
Tremendous.
And drums.
That's a solid
proper
effort.
Drums.
Yeah. Wow. So how do you find the time to practice all of your coordination? Because I would find that incredibly difficult.
It is difficult, but like anybody who's ever done learning to strum and sing at the same time, like yourself, you know, like the first time when you first playing guitar and you thought like, yeah, I got this right. Yep. And you thought, I'm going to open my mouth and try and sing at the same time. What happened?
You completely freeze up. And
just like your hands just completely forget what they're doing, don't they?
It's actually awful, yeah.
But eventually it comes.
Yeah. It gets easier as you progress.
That's
more you
right.
practice makes
so it's the same with the rhythm. And I mean, actually playing drums, of course, helps.
Yeah, for sure.
And actually, your drummer was my drum teacher.
Oh, great. Oh, Jordan, isn't he a treat? Love you, Jordan.
Jordan is amazing.
Yep.
Actually, speaking of amazing, AJ, come over here and show your face.
Bring it in, AJ.
I would like to just introduce to you our number one cameraman, AJ Hunter. AJ has got a lot of amazing experience around the world. Do you want to tell us something?
Well, just little bits. I can tell you that a printable in a public place. I was originally born in New Zealand, but I spent a large chunk of my life doing electronics in London and special effects in movies, later on in Los Angeles and magazines and journalism. Then I worked for TV3, and then I decided that it would be a good idea to go and find myself and live in a very small place. And this is it, the smallest place I could find that's still on the planet.
Masterton's not that small.
No, if it can fit me, it must be rather large.
I first moved to the Wairarapa. I bought a house in Martinborough because I was a single mother and I could afford a house in Martinborough. I bought my little cottage for $50,000.
How long ago was that?
That was in 1996.
Ah, okay.
My little house tripled in value. Yeah, I saw that coming. That was no accident. And I mean, like, if you'd have said to me when I was at school that I was going to end up a single mother living in the Wairarapa, I would have said, shoot me now. But actually, it is really wonderful here. I love this place very, very much. Matt Hudson, are you hiding back there? Do you want to bring your face over here? Join me on the couch for a moment?
I can see you.
Come on.
Bring it in, Matt.
Bring it in, Matt. You don't have to stay for long. This guy has been doing the sound mixing all day. Come over here. This is Matt Hudson. He has been mixing the sound all day. He's also my bass player in another band I play in called the Penny Stinkers. If you've been watching all day, you've seen a little clip of that. All right. Do you want to tell us what brought you to the Wairarapa?
No.
Okay. Yeah, actually, it is a secret that you can be shot for, isn't it?
It sure is. Actually, it's okay to interview me now because it's very late and probably most people will be in bed.
Until you can rewatch it on Freeview On Demand.
Can I go now?
Yeah, you can go now. Can we get Toby over here?
Nice to see you, Matt.
Can we get Toby? Can we get you over here?
Toblerone, bring it in.
Has Keith gone? Is Keith still here?
He was out there before being short.
And this is Toby Mills.
Hello, Toby.
Toby is just an epic hero, quite frankly. Yeah, I mean, this whole thing, Whited Up at TV is Toby Mills. And this whole thing has been his idea. And how are you feeling, Toby?
I'm pretty knackered, actually. But it's been an awesome day. And well done to all the bands who've done a great job. And all the volunteers. Like, this could not have happened without all the volunteers who've helped put this together today. And just a huge thanks to them, really. They're doing a great job, I think. A lot of people have never done some of the stuff that they've done today, and I think it's been pretty cool to stretch people and try some new things and see what we can do locally. It's been great.
Broadening horizons is always the best way to explore.
It is, yeah. Making lots of mistakes and learning on the way. It's great.
Tremendous.
That is absolutely the thing to do out there, you know. Mm-hmm. It's just go out and do it. One of the songs I sang tonight is absolutely about that. Go out there and make your life all you ever want it to be. Just do it. And don't be afraid of the people who you think won't like what you're doing. Just do it. Just do it. Unless it's illegal. Oh, well, actually. Some laws are a bit stupid.
Find a safe space.
Just don't
to
get
do
caught.
it if it's illegal.
Okay, stop me now. Stop me now.
I better go back because currently Warrapper TV is like an out-of-control truck careering down the road. No one's driving.
Okay, get back behind the wheel, Toby. Okay, it has been spectacular. Okay, did you actually have any questions for me? I've kind of taken over the interview.
I did originally, but you know, every facet of every question has kind of been asked and answered already this evening, and the fact that you've interviewed quite a few bands and told a few stories here and there and things like that, I feel like the people at Whited Up at Television know exactly who Coral Griffis is.
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely not?
No. Goodness me.
No?
So many interesting stories. Probably one of the most interesting things in my life was being listed as a missing person with Interpol.
Never a good start.
Yeah, I won't explain that one too much. I was living on a beach in the Canary Islands and I was pregnant. Oh well. I'm sorry about that, Mum and Dad. I'm really sorry about that. I know it scared you.
It sounds sincere and it looks sincere, but I'm sure it's not.
Life has been exciting.
Well, I suppose I should start off with where do you draw your musical inspiration from?
Oh gosh, well that's like somebody said before, like Shane said before, you can just be looking at a page of the Women's Weekly or something or other, I don't know, or ideas roll around in your head for a while and then all it takes sometimes is just a phrase or something.
Anything
Hey,
to spark
Cathy.
an idea.
Just a phrase will get you. Oh, so that was my song, Fish on a Bicycle. Did anybody understand that, Fish on a Bicycle? Very good. Okay, us ladies who were actually adults in the 80s. There was, I don't know who said it, but it was a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle.
I was born in 95, so I'm a bit past tense at this point.
So I had this kind of idea and it was like, there I was living in Martinborough as a single mum and just kind of taking control of my life and starting to write music and all that sort of a thing. And that phrase just stuck in my head. It's just like, yeah. And I thought, yeah, you can just get on with it and do it.
Tremendous.
What else did I sing? Let's see. I have my little set list here. Oh, fishing. Well, that one was obvious. Let Me Be. Yes, I mentioned that one. That was about, people who try and shoot you down. 2 Grains of Sand. That's about how you can be in Timbuktu and walk into a bar and there will be somebody who you used to live next door to when you were a kid. Actually, some friends of mine said, hey, you remember that lady who used to work in the office at primary school? You know, that old lady, or at least she seemed really old. And they were like, well, we were trekking in the Himalayas and we get to the top of a mountain and guess who was there? The office lady from primary school. Like you thought she was old? Clearly not. Brilliant. Okay.
Tremendous.
And how's your day been, Ryan?
Tiring, to say the least. I'm running on solely fumes at this point, barely keeping my eyes open. It's a lovely hat I'm wearing though, and a lovely shirt.
Actually, that's a good point, you know. What are you wearing, or who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a $5 cocktail shirt by The Warehouse.
Excellent.
The hat is actually a bowler hat by Stanton Hats in Australia, fantastic hat makers. Jeans are by... Oh, God, who cares?
Yeah. I just thought that would be funny, you know. That's a question they always ask women. And what are you wearing?
So it's
What's she wearing? Who was she
actually
wearing?
Louis Vuitton. So no one actually cares one iota at all. Your boobs look good, and that's all that matters.
I don't know whether anybody's noticed. I've changed my outfit several times today. The one time when I thought, go on, somebody ask me. It was a shout out to Warwick Wolford, designer from Invercargill. That beautiful dress. Thank you.
Thanks, Warwick.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm about ready for a drink.
I'm thinking the exact same thing at this point. We've just heard a cheer from the cheap seats. Quiet at the cheap seats.
All right, okay.
This is what happens when the Dead Zephyrs bring fans and they refuse to leave.
Fantastic. Oh, fans. So,
Fans and bass
are you
players.
going to wrap up, or
Go
am
home,
I?
Chris. Let's both wrap up, shall we?
Okay, so this is what... This is
You're a rap.
YTV, which is Channel 41.
No.
And that's really easy to remember because 41 looks like AI in the middle of YTV. And Northland. Good night, Northland.
Hello. Good night.
And we are at the Copthorne Resort at Solway Park in Masterton in the Wairarapa. The sunny Wairarapa.
Yeah, recently it has been the sunny Wairarapa. I would like to take the time to thank all of the bands that came out today. Some of the highlights for me throughout the day. The Honey Tea Trio were really good. Kathy, you were fantastic. Inhale just ripped the stage apart. Cole,
Oh
you
my
were
God,
amazing.
what an act to follow. I was
sure,
like,
for sure.
oh my God.
Mike Rigg, solid act. Inzimuous, if I'm saying that correctly.
Inzumius.
Okay, whatever that was. Tremendous.
Spelt N-Z-U, me, us.
Dave and, is it Chrissy?
Dave and Christine.
Tremendous. You guys were great. I apologise.
And now you're going to have to try and remember everybody who played today.
Yeah, the Dead Zephyrs. You guys were amazing. I'm so buying your album. Seriously.
Woo! They are working on recording. So am I, actually.
Yeah.
I think we've got a video out soon.
What time we got? What time are we looking at? Okay, we got 9 minutes.
Do we?
What do we do for 9 minutes? Do we play the alphabet game? No, let's not do that live on TV.
Well, I don't know. What
Do we have a list of sponsors? There is none.
Oh my God.
Big shout out to Toby.
Big shout out to Toby, who's paid for this, basically, apparently.
Yeah,
as
shout
well
out
as
to this
running it
lovely
all.
couch.
Yeah, where did this couch come
I
from?
don't know.
It's really good. It's like-
Big shout out to the swivel chair.
yeah.
And I'm back.
There was actually, you know, at this time in my childhood when, you know, my
a crazy man
self-esteem
in
got
the
really
stands.
crushed. No, sorry.
There's a crazy man in the stands flicking cards at me.
Okay. All right, then. What do we love about the Wairarapa?
You know, we
Sorry,
are
guys.
shooting the biggest fish in barrels at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there are some massive fish and we have some massive guns and we are just going, fish, and just wasting them. Like, seriously. We have 8 minutes of live television left and we have run out of things to say.
Which is bizarre because I am one of the biggest talkers you've ever met in your entire life.
Absolutely. And
But
I have
I've
the
just
gift of the
been-
gab like someone with 4 mouths and a lot of lung capacity. It's it's a strange situation. Where was I born? No one needs to know that. It's a
I
sad
was born
place.
in Paraparaumu. Paraparaumu. That's a great thing to have on your passport because you just watch people go. It's excellent. I really like it.
All right, well, let's use this last 6 minutes to just sort of wrap up what we've wrapped up at this point. What I love about the Wairarapa, thank you, Crispy, is the oxygen. No, I do truly love the Wairarapa from the bottom of my soul. It's given me a place to raise my children. It's given me a job. It's given me housing. It's given me a great group of friends and family. It's given me the opportunity to play music in places that I never thought I'd play and open for people I'd never thought I'd open for. And I love the Wairarapa based on the fact that you can always call it home, no matter how far you go away, no matter how far you stay away or for how long. You can always call the Wairarapa home, and there's no traffic lights.
No traffic lights.
There's
That
no
is
traffic
one of my absolute favourite things about the Wairarapa. There are no traffic lights. Not
So
a
what do you
single
love
one.
about the Wairarapa apart from the traffic lights, Coral?
Well, you see, now we're giving away all the secrets. More people are going to want to move here now. This is absolutely just the most spectacular place ever. There's so much wide open space.
Yeah, hide the giant beach and tower behind you. Let's
And-
take it down. No,
Yeah.
it's not as impressive in real life, I promise.
It is beautiful, and there is really great surfing. Sorry. Oh dear.
This is a really good way to get fired, by the way.
I'm going to get in trouble for that. There's a lot of spaces to do things like ride horses, great wine.
Absolutely. Wine is made of grapes.
Fantastic wine. Oh my goodness. Wow, so many vineyards. It's like, I don't even know how many there are in the Wairarapa.
Well, the fact that we can play Round the Vines and have at least 50 musicians in every single winery.
Did you play that?
I did play
I
that.
played that too.
It
Where
was
did you play
tremendous.
this year?
I played at a winery that I couldn't pronounce.
Okay.
Bet they make great wine, though,
But
out of grapes.
you really, okay. I played at the school.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Yeah. Me and my bass player, the sound man, Matt.
Yeah, sound man.
And yeah. Sound
Griffis!
man always deserves a round of applause.
Always.
Always.
Boys, thank you very much.
Because what a lot of people don't realise is that the sound man usually starts before everybody else and finishes after everybody else.
Last clap, guy, you can stop now. And a
Except
big
on
round
this
of
occasion,
applause.
how much are you getting paid?
Big round of applause for Toby Mills. Thank you, gentlemen. We have stragglers that refuse to leave, so they're good for a clapping audience. It's tremendous. Big hand for AJ Hunter.
Yes. Woo, he's waving from over at the back there.
Big hand for my co-host Coral here.
Thank you. Do you know, I mean, like, this actually talking about, you were talking before about new experiences and everything like that, and I was saying just go out there and do it. I've never done this before.
Yep. I'm just completely pretending like there's not a camera there right now because my anxiety would normally be taking over me at this point. Big round of applause for me.
Yay, Ryan!
Well, if that wasn't the ego treatment I needed, I don't know.
And I don't know
what
how
will
many
be.
minutes we've got left, but
How many minutes do we have
Hi,
left?
Amber. Hi, Talia.
We have 4
Hi,
minutes.
Mum.
There isn't any
okay.
time at all. We can actually turn off at any time. You've been sitting there making us do this for the
Didn't
last
tell
15
it.
minutes. Tremendous. This is great.
Okay.
I'm going to go into acting one day, right? And they're going to be like, let's see his old reels. And it's just 15 minutes of me and Coral talking about nothing. It's going to be, oh, Lord. Okay, well, shall we end on a joke, shall we?
Ooh, okay. Have you
Okay,
got one?
I do. It's not offensive. Much.
All jokes are offensive, aren't they?
Well, yeah, there's always a kernel of truth. So the other day, a man came up to me and asked if he could urinate on my wrist. And I said, not on my watch. Stay classy, Wairarapa.
Woo! All right. Is that a wrap? Yeah. Are
And
we off?
we're off. You stay classy, San Diego.